Today we're going to be doing routine maintenance on our layout, plus we're going to be running the trains. You don't want to miss that, so stick around for the end to watch the trains in action. And we're starting right now. Hi, my name is Owen, and I am continuing to build, expand, and improve my Lionel Polar Express O-gauge layout. In these videos, I show you what I do and how I do it. The information that I provide and share is applicable to building a model train layout regardless of what gauge you happen to be working with. In this video today, I'm going to be doing some routine maintenance, which includes track cleaning and also cleaning the wheels on my rail cars. Now, I haven't done that chore for quite a while, so there's a lot of built up crud and dirt and grime that I've got to get off, and that's going to take some real effort. But after we've done that, the rail cars are going to be working much better. The lights inside will be more consistent, they'll be brighter, and the rail cars will not be flickering as much as they are right now. I've also been cleaning the wheels on my locomotive, so that should also improve that operation with the layout. So let's get started and show you how I clean the wheels. This is a little jig that I made to do maintenance on my cars and on my locomotives. Basically, it's just pieces of XPS foam that were left over from construction, and I glued them together using foam tack glue, and that created this little cradle in which I can put my locomotives and my rail cars when I want to work on them. Take a look at those wheels there. Don't those look nice and shiny? Unfortunately, that's shiny dirty, not shiny clean. That's oxidation and grime that has been polished by going up and down the rails so that it actually looks shiny, but in fact, that is a lot of crud that I got to get off there. There's no two ways about it. This is a dirty job, and because of that, I'm wearing these gloves to try to keep some of the grime out of my fingers. As I start this, I'm going to be using this little Lionel track eraser. This is a track cleaning eraser. It's a little bit abrasive. Actually, it's quite a bit abrasive, so you don't want to use it too much on the tracks or on anything else, but you need to use it sometimes when you're trying to get rid of real dirt and grime. These are made by several different manufacturers. This happens to be one I got from Lionel in a cleaning kit some years ago, and I'm using that. Now, part of working with this is getting it dirty, and as it gets dirty, there's something you can do about that. If you take and simply trim off the part that's got the grime on it, as I'm going to do here, you can cut the end off with a knife and get back to a cleaner section of it, and that way you can continue to use it for quite a long time. Now, as I get started on this bit of equipment here, on this particular car, the wheels here are especially dirty, so I'm going to take some time to really scrub them thoroughly with this device. Well, so far, folks, that's taken me 5 minutes of solid work to get that one wheel cleaned up. Now, what I like to do before I start to do anything else with it is to vacuum off some of this grit and grime. There's a certain amount of grit that's left over from that cleaning, and the result of that is going to be kind of a muddy mess unless you take care of it. The next step is using a track cleaning solution in order to make sure you've got all of the dirt off the wheel. There's still going to be some dirt on there, but you're going to get some more off with a track cleaning solution. Now, most track cleaning solutions have as their primary ingredient isopropyl alcohol. So instead of going and buying a track cleaning solution, I just go straight to the isopropyl alcohol. This is 91% first aid antiseptic, and it was really pretty cheap when you buy it in this 1 quart size. So let me see what's done, what good we've done here. Now, you're going to wonder, okay, how do I know if I actually got it clean? Well, there's 2 ways you're going to know if you got it clean. One is just visually looking at it, and does it look clean? The second is when you start running the isopropyl alcohol over it, or your track cleaning solution, what comes up on your cloth. That's actually not too bad. That suggests to me I've got most of the dirt off, and I can get the rest of it off just by using this isopropyl alcohol on the wheel. You want to make sure you get both the bottom of the wheel and the flange on the side of the wheel clean, because both of those are electrical conductors and you need them both working in order to get the best electrical conductivity. I'm going to go to the other side here and see if I'm still getting much in the way of dirt accumulation on this towel. No, not hardly anything at all. So that's pretty well cleaned up. That wheel is actually in pretty good shape at this time. Don't really need to do too much more with it. I'm going to do a little bit more wiping down here with the isopropyl alcohol just to get any lingering dirt and grime off, but it's really in pretty good shape at this time. So there. That's one wheel cleaned, and that took me close to 10 minutes. And so you have to be patient about this. It's not a quick and easy task. It's something that requires a little bit of elbow grease and some time. And just be patient and take the time to do it right, because it'll pay dividends for you in the way your cars and your locomotives operate. Now with this wheel, I've stopped early in polishing it with the abrasive block. And I'm going to go ahead and put some isopropyl alcohol on the pad and see what that does. And you'll see the difference in the way this looks after I do it with the track with a wheel that's not completely cleaned versus what a wheel that is pretty well cleaned. Here we go. Look at that. You can see that. See how dirty that is? See that little black smudge right there? If I keep going on this wheel, every time I go around with it like that, I'm going to get another black smudge like that. It's just that much dirt that's left on there that has to be taken off before you can really start to clean it with the cleaning solution. So I'm going back to my abrasive block here and get it cleaned up better, and then I'll do the track cleaning solution or the isopropyl alcohol on it. Okay, now I've polished that up some more, and I've got it down where I can see shiny, clean metal underneath it. So I'm going to use my cleaning on this, and look at that. I mean, you can see on there virtually nothing came off, so I've got it really clean at this point. Just do a couple more times around to make sure any little bits get picked up, and that's good to go. I've got 2, 4, 6 more wheels to go, so that's probably another half hour. You're going to want to stick around until I get this done, because I'm going to put it in the train and you're going to be able to see the lights showing, and they're going to be brighter and better than they've ever been. The Polar Express Berkshire steam locomotive Lion Chief that I'm running is not quite strong enough to pull the entire train up the grade. So I'm going to back some of the cars up onto track number 1 and drop them behind the freight train. If you watched my last video, you will recall that the ELF tug of war accessory was not working. It was defective when I received it, but I was able to repair it myself, and so now it's functioning, and that's what it looks like. I have a lot more videos planned covering the continued building, expansion, and improvement of my Polar Express layout in traditional low gauge. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also click the thumbs up and like this video, and then share it with anyone you know who may also be into model railroading.